MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Victor Robles digging in now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now batting, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The pitch. Pitch is popped up. Rendon over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Michael Conforto, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. The 3-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 20.
Stepping in, Peter Alonso. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch, and here's a fastball called for strike 1. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Juan Soto to the plate now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He carries a .308 batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Michael A. Taylor.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Rafael Bautista. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Drilled right back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher, Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a line drive. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is foul right side. The 0-1 on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ramos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, number 5. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Number 5.
Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. To second, there's Cano. But one's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Robles, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
It's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Nats leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bautista going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lagares is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Rafael Bautista. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso.
For the Mets, the first baseman, number 20.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Cano, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And they take the lead. It's gone. And that's a special home run. Todd Frazier continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Digging in now, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Victor Robles. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cano ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. In now, Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Juan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 5 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 1.
Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Hey!
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count pitch on its way. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. McNeil is off of first with 2 away. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Michael Taylor. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You could tell he's not real fresh right now.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Drew Gagnon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Rafael Bautista will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Line drive to left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McNeil ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is in there.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So So digging in now, number 5. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Trey Turner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Washington leads this one 3-2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up for the Mets.
Okay, thank you,
The
Heidi.
first baseman, number 20.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Cano waits on the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Now a Fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Runner goes for second. Strike one to start the at-bat. Alonso, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Bautista sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Taylor coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the 1-0. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready for another shot now, Victor Robles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-2. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another try at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
So striding in, Juan Soto. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
Ball 1.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kyle Fairclough gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
20, Kyle Fairclough.
Here's Juan Lagares.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready with the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled off. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
6.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bearclaw. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next to the bat, the designated hitter.
Ready now, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Peter Alonso.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's Cano now at second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's fouled away. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Rafael Bautista. Has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 4. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Bautista leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Bautista is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taylor is there. 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double. Next for the Mets, Jackie Bradley Jr. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. Especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now running at second base, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brandon Nimmo is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third.
So the batting.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 65, Robert Gsellman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gsellman. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out.
The center field.
Now to the plate, Victor Robles. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Number 44 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's Juan Lagares. Dominic Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off the plate and low here, ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's the first down. Circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gun in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup for stepping in, Jeff McNeil. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Washington Nationals get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Patrick Corbin hangs win number 11 on his line. Number 44 wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious